passes that allowed him to break towards the basket. He had a nice mid-range jumper going. And the other thing that allowed for the 59 points was the fact that the Detroit Pistons played pretty well, enough to hang in the game and keep the game close, so Anthony Davis wasn't taken out of the game with like 48 points. He had to continue to be there, played 42 minutes tonight because the Pistons kept it right there and close. But it doesn't matter. It's not necessarily Anthony Davis. It's when Russell Westbrook does this. It is when Steph Curry does this, or Klay Thompson does this, or anybody else that pulls this kind of stuff off. Now, we've had guys that have scored a lot of points that we don't necessarily embrace for the moment. Kobe Bryant was, when he scored over 80 in that game years ago, it wasn't the prettiest moment because a lot of people took that opportunity to lash out at Kobe for being a selfish player. But scoring and guys who can score a lot, I find the game more entertaining. Now, granted, with my kids, I don't want them to play that particular way. If my daughter is a basketball player, I don't want her to emulate the 59-point guy. I'd like her to be thinking about team and oriented. But just because you score 59 doesn't mean you were ball hogging or taking scoring away from anybody else. You were probably the best option, and clearly Anthony Davis is always the best option. I liked it. I like those. I just wish there were more of them. Sometimes I wish a guy would just go, you know what, I'm scoring 80. I don't know how we would take it, though. I think we'd absolutely go crazy. 800-777-2907. Your thoughts on the Daytona 500? Classic finish on Sunday. Not a classic race. The up-top groove wasn't exactly working. We did not have a lot of passing. We didn't have the big one when it came to crashes. But we got a legit champion. Denny Hamlin is a fantastic driver. Made a very good move on the last lap to secure the victory over Martin Truex Jr. by 1/100th of a second. His front bumper just edged Martin Truex Jr.'s car. Denny Hamlin, 35 years old. He's been around. He was recovering from an ACL injury at one point. He was also known as the guy that had a big lead in the championship race and let it fall apart. Hamlin is a good champion. And Joe Gibbs has not won the Daytona 500 since 1993 with